Last week on the season.
Excited to have last week off. I thought it was very critical for us to get some kids healthy heading into this stretch of games in particular.
Watch, they see him scrambling, they start running, see how he start pointing? Gotta lock onto your wide out. Hey, we don't need to have a good day today, we need to have a great day. All right, communicate, talk, ball in the air, go attack it. Everybody got me? All right, hurry up.
Tonight, from Bryant-Denny Stadium, deep in the heart of Dixie, undefeated Ole Miss and Alabama meet for the 61st time.
They do not know the heart, they do not know the passion, they do not know the unity that's in this room.
Foster from 42. Looks like it's going to be perfect. And is. But give Ole Miss credit. They are making the #1 team in the country earn every yard and every point.
And a knee taken by Sims, and that will be it.
Despite the busy schedule of the student athlete, members of the Ole Miss football team make time for a visit with students from the nearby Scott Center.
Oh, you want to take it?
The Scott Center is a school for special needs children, for intellectual and physical disabilities, and today was a collaboration with myself and Miss Laura Webb.
Okay, this is Devin.
What's up, man?
Devin?
DT, man.
And this is Brandon. Brandon's a huge football fan.
What's up, bro? What's up?
And this is Nick. Nick, this is DT.
DT, man.
We're going to go make a touchdown. Come on, hold it. Come on, hold it. Come on, Jonah. Go, 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 go. Go, Jonah, go. Go, Jonah, go. 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 Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Go, come on. Touchdown.
Many of our children probably will never have the chance to attend a football game or to go to an athletic event, so this would be something that would be about as close as they can get, and so they feel like they're a part of the community and a part of Ole Miss. So we like to partnership with Ole Miss.
Sometimes I'm worried about things that really you shouldn't be worried about, and really we should just all realize how lucky we really are.
People try and look so much on what they have wrong with them and not appreciate, the blessings that they have.
I know they just happy to be out here. To make you think twice about what you're doing and all that. Don't complain so much about things,
Man, this really puts life into perspective, and to see their smiling faces when they have every reason in the world to be complaining and be frowning, and you see those kids and the people that work with them, they're happy, have smiles on their faces, and that's something that you really can't put into words as far as what they've been going through all their life. I'm really blessed and fortunate to even be here and just to be able to enjoy company with the people.
Bay Springs, home of Cody Prewitt.
Bay Springs is I guess your typical small town. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody pretty much gets along with everybody. In my situation, it creates a very good support system. Really, I was always really into sports. I played everything. I played basketball and baseball and football. That was really my hobby, and my passion was playing sports. The first, I guess, up till 9th grade, I went to public schools, but then moving to Silver Bay Academy, I ended up basically having the same classes with the same people. It was something I had to adjust to, but in the end, it came out really positive for me, so I could really, truly focus on football.
Cody was always a self-motivated individual. Watching him grow up from the 10th grade to the time he graduated here at Silver Bay, you knew he was special in so many other ways than just being a football player.
He started playing football just as a little guy in Pee Wee, and shortly after he started playing, the coaches realized he was good. I thought he was good because he's Cody. He's good at everything he does, as far as I'm concerned. You know, he couldn't do any wrong.
Miss Dottie's an extremely big influence. She's been a rock for Cody for a long time. Special lady.
Parents were never really there much. I live with my grandmother, and certain family circumstances, I guess, blessed me to be able to live with my grandmother. I think the biggest thing I learned from her was her faith. She's always taught me to trust in God. You know, my grandmother did do a great job, but every boy needs a male figure that he can look up to, and my head football coach really took that role.
He was a great coach for Cody. He's been a great mentor for Cody. They have a real special relationship.
You know, growing up, I couldn't be necessarily the friend, but now we're more like friends. We talk consistently every week.
Cody looks up to him. He respects him. He always gives him the best advice he can, and he's always been there for Cody, and Cody knows that.
You know, coming from a small school, it was always a big deal. A lot of naysayers thought that you couldn't come from a small school and be successful. I think Cody used that as a fire. Usually off the field, I'm playful, whatever, laid back and cool, just always making jokes, but when it's game time, and it's kind of like people say I turn a switch on, I become a totally different person. I like doing that, I guess. I like being a monster when it comes to football, because when you get on that field, the only friends you have are the 10 people beside you, and the people that are across the ball, they're your enemies. Cody is the complete package, and I've told people this, now they see it. He has this air about him, this way about him, that people love being around him.
I've seen Cody grow from a little boy into a young man. I have seen him overcome so many obstacles and things, you know, in his life as young men do, little boys and young guys do, and as a young man. And I knew that God had plans for him there. I knew that that's where he was supposed to be. Cody's been an influence not only just here at the school, but the town of Bay Springs. He's loved and respected, and people see what he's done, what he's made of himself, and he has a lot to be thankful for, and this town has a lot to be proud of when it comes to Cody Prewitt.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Stretch them up. Let's go. Perfect practice day. Defense right here. All right, listen up here. Once you get honed in, we're going to start out with a red zone. Let's start out with a 2 husky right here. All right? Get locked in. Each and every one of you, do your job the best you can do it right here. Give me a 2 husky right here. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Everybody do your job. 1 play at a time, lock in. 1 play at a time. Thataway, that's it. Now you got it, now you got it. Very good, very good. Cody, don't pick one receiver. Look at the quarterback's eyes and steal the route. That's it, that's it, that's it. Go, stay locked in, stay locked in. Sit, hit, good on the prowl, good on the prowl. Reroute, reroute. That's it, Cody. Good, 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 good. There you go, there you go. There you go, Mike, gotta see it. That's where we're gonna hit it. Reroute him. Execute, 1 play at a time. Burn your eyes. That's it, Cody. Everybody up. Thank you, Scout. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You gotta get yourself ready. This is a huge game. It's a huge game. I'm telling you, they're gonna come out like fire. They've had a week off. They're 3-1 just like you are. They're at home. They want to go against a good team.
It's a must-win for them. Do you understand the mentality that they're going to bring to this game?
Yes, sir.
Bring your best. Let's go, bring it up. This is what's going to take, men. This is what's going to take.
Effort, baby, effort.
It's all about us being our very best, mentally and physically. And the pride that we have in this program has to just show through on the national stage. Pride on 3. 1, 2, 3. Pride! Jog it off.
to do in this ball game. They have to find a way to rebound after being shut out and get back on track in their red zone.
Ole Miss is going to start with the football. Cody Prewitt getting ready to tee it up. Ole Miss won the toss, and they want it right away.
He approaches the ball, and we are underway.
Bo Wallace, quarterback for Ole Miss, gets ready to go to work.
Although the Rebels' offense came out firing, connecting on passes to Jeff Scott and Evan Ingram, the drive would stall at midfield.
Looks downfield, a flag is down. Now he's going to spin back the other way. He's in trouble and sacked back at the 50-yard line. Over on the right hash now. There's the snap back to Nick Marshall. Swings it out to the near side to Mason. Mason jumps over some blockers. He's the 35 to 40 to midfield and tackled in Rebel territory. Trey Mason, who's an outstanding back. Hand off to Mason, breaks a tackle, and he gets down to the 1-yard line. There's the snap. Hand off to Mason. Does he break the plane? He does. Touchdown, Auburn. Trey Mason and the Auburn Tigers take a 6-0 lead with 10:16 to go.
We're just standing around. We got to take it to them. We're the better football team. Do you believe that? You got to play like it. Let's go. Hit him in the mouth. Hit him in the mouth. Hit him in the mouth. You understand me? This is our game.
8th play of the drive, 3rd and 6 for the Rebels. Wallace over the middle, incomplete. And now 4th down for Ole Miss. And we'll see what Hugh Freeze decides to do here. 42-yard attempt for the senior Andrew Ritter. Denny snapping, Conley holding, and there's the kick, and he has the distance, and it's good. Ole Miss is on the board.
Down by 3 early in the first quarter, the Land Shark defense tightened its grip by forcing a 3-and-out, returning the ball to Wallace and company.
There's the snap to Wallace, fires across the middle, he's got his man.
You look at it, that's something that Ole Miss has in spades. Weapons out wide.
Wallace to throw, swings it, and it's going to be picked off, threw it right in the hands of one of the Auburn Tigers who will take it to the house. It was intended for Treadwell. It's Therese who jumped the route. He threw it towards Scott. Scott still had his back turned, and that will be a touchdown for the Auburn Tigers.
Hey, let's keep playing. What's the score? We're down by 10. Keep playing. That's all we got to do.
Ole Miss has had a drastic time of possession advantage here tonight, but they keep shooting themselves in the foot.
Wide out right Fultz. Play in the gun. Play a fake on the handoff. Quarterback keeps it. Marshall goes into the end zone. Touchdown. Faked on the give. Ran off the left side. He was untouched. No Rebel anywhere around him, and Auburn gets the TD on the 5-yard run. The Auburn Tigers lead Ole Miss now 20-3 with 5:17 to go in the second quarter.
You guys walk around. You guys doing your own crap.
Jordan received the purple heart for a direct to his left arm.
That's what it's all about.
A lot of time on the clock. Ole Miss has 2 timeouts remaining. They need something on this drive.
This Ole Miss offense, Hugh Freeze, he's not scared to go for it on 4th down. He's done it 12 times already this season. He's going to do it again here.
4th and 2 for Ole Miss on the Rebels 48. A big gamble here, down 20-3 with 2:53 to go in the second quarter. There's a snap. Here comes the pressure. Lobbed. He's got Treadwell caught at the 30 and down to the 25-yard line. He just lobbed it up in the air. Treadwell was open. The freshman hauled it in down the left seam as the Reezy was trying to get there. Couldn't knock him down, and a big gain for the Rebs.
44-yard attempt for Ritter. He has already hit tonight from 42. Out of the hole to Chris Conley. Got it. So Ritter is 2 for 2, and Ole Miss does get points out of the drive.
Auburn 20, Ole Miss 6 at the break. As the Auburn Tigers have the advantage here on their home field.
One heartbeat, one sound. Let's go. Time being down. Play like we can play. Play like we can play. You gotta fight right here, bro. Try to jump. They should be scoring. Let's go.
You got to push through it. You may think that you're tired on this or that. You go full speed every snap, and we'll win the football game. It's all about desire and wanting to.
Fight your guts out for 60 minutes. Everybody got that? Don't you let anyone refuse to fight for 60 minutes. You got it?
Ole Miss dominated time of possession in the first half, but they're not leading on the scoreboard.
There's a snap and a draw play, so the quarterback is going to keep it himself, and he has no room. Dropped to the 34. Good read by the Rebels. 3rd down and 1 for the Rebels from the 43. The snap, the fake, Wallace keeps, and he's got nothing. Bo Wallace is just stuffed. And Ole Miss has a 4th down. 4th and 2 and a half, and Ole Miss is going for it.
Going for it on 4th down for the 3rd time, and they convert for the 3rd time. Here goes Jeff Scott. One man to beat.
Knocked off his feet at the 5-yard line. What a gutsy call again by Hugh Freeze. And the Rebels are 1st and goal as Mincy saves the touchdown at the 6-yard line.
Looking to seize the momentum early in the second half, the Rebels were unsuccessful on their first 2 attempts, setting up a critical 3rd and goal.
Put a man in motion. There's the snap. Hand off to Scott. He pitches it back to Treadwell, who wants to throw. Fires it toward the end zone to Bernetti, and it's incomplete. A little razzle-dazzle for Naught. Overshot him in the right corner of the end zone. Field goal attempt coming up for Andrew Ritter. This is a chip shot from the 12. It'll be a 22-yard effort. And the field goal is on its way. And he drives it through, and it's 20-9.
The Auburn Tigers, carried by the legs of their junior quarterback, would move the ball down the field swiftly in response to the Rebels' score.
Marshall to throw, has a man open. It's Trey Mason along the sideline to the 39-yard line of Ole Miss. What a weapon he has been for the Tigers tonight. Marshall, 8 carries for 108 yards and a touchdown. His rushing ability really starting to manifest itself in this game. Fakes the handoff to him, keeps it. Touchdown, Nick Marshall. What an impressive drive for the junior quarterback. There's still a lot of time for Ole Miss, but they have shown no signs, Stitch, of getting going here offensively.
Well, you know, they move the ball, but then they get down into the red zone, and they end up with these field goal attempts. Meanwhile, Auburn, they're cashing in for 6 on their offensive possessions.
Out of the timeout, 2nd and 10. Wallace, pocket collapses, steps up, heaves it deep downfield, caught by Moncrief. Dante Moncrief makes a juggling catch for a 51-yard touchdown. Just what Ole Miss needed. And they're right back in this one. It's 27-16.
That was an important one for this Ole Miss offense. Not only do you get the score, but that's a breath of life, a little bit of energy to the sideline.
See how Auburn responds after the Ole Miss touchdown. After the touchdown, Dave Womack's defense did exactly what they needed to do. Get off on 3rd down, a quick defensive series, and now they get the ball back. They're going for it on 4th and 5. Ole Miss is 3 for 3 tonight in this situation. It appears he's a yard short, and Ole Miss will give it over on downs. Auburn knocking on the door again. It's a 15-yard run for the quarterback, and they'll take an 11-point lead into the 4th. That's going to be a loss, and it's fumbled. Picked up by Ole Miss. Denzel Kimdichie.
Quickly snapped again. Wallace deep down the far side. He's got Moncrief one-on-one. He makes the catch at the 15 and knocked off his feet there. One-on-one coverage with Ryan White and the Rebels. Now deep in Auburn territory. Trying to score. Quick pass far side to Moncrief. Has blockers in front. Takes it down to the 5. Steps through the tackler. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Dante Moncrief.
And Ole Miss making it very interesting now here in the 4th quarter.
Breaks open to the 50, 45. Ole Miss wrestled down. The ball's on the ground. It's stripped. It's on the ground. The Rebels are celebrating. Ole Miss says they have it. Yes, it belongs to Ole Miss.
Cody Prewitt gives his offense another crack to get back into this ball game.
3rd down coming up. Ole Miss down 27-22. Wallace fires, throws an interception. threw an interception in midfield, trying to get it to Dante Moncrief. Dropping back to pick it off was Ryan Smith, and Auburn gets the ball right back. 4th and 17, last chance for the Rebels, and Wallace is sacked again as he dropped back, wanted to throw deep, and Auburn takes over the 28, and this one's in the bag for the Tigers with 2:02 to go. And Auburn is going to win this and go 4-1. Ole Miss is going to drop to 3-2. Good effort by the Rebels to get back in this thing and make a game of it.
And we had some opportunities, but it was the little things in here. Penalties at the wrong time, some drop passes.
A lot of what-ifs for this Ole Miss team, but nonetheless, Auburn gets the win. Nick Marshall's the hero of this one for the Auburn Tigers.
He was saying that looked like it was just a lot of one-on-ones that ended up with you guys on the wrong end of them.
Yeah, I think anytime you give up that many sacks, I think it goes back to down and distance. Us being behind the chains a lot, 3rd and long. Our inside run game was successful and things like that. The game dictated the other way. We had to throw it a little bit more. So I think the game dictated that. Our run game was much better this game. And, you know, when the opportunity presents itself, you got to score in the red zone. That's 2 weeks in a row now that we had to settle for a field goal, go for it on 4th down, where if you score touchdowns, you may win both games. We had a lot of opportunities to win this game. And I think this one's going to hurt. Because I think they're going to turn the tape on and see a bunch of chances to win that game. So, had a tough road stretch here. It's time to get back home and go back to work. We got to watch the tape. We got to fix what's broken, and we got to get ready for Texas A&M.